Right now, I'm finishing up, basically tidying up all the wiring. We have unhooked the old furnace and already tore everything out. So all this is new. New mitigation. This is for the new A2L systems. Wired in your switches, external switches, prevent flooding of the unit. Also have the new plenums, Felipe's downstairs building. Supply will go here, and we're gonna reroute the duct work because on the original system, they had it coming out the end cap. We want to take that out, leave the end cap there to build up better static pressure, so I'm going to take it out the back, take this one out of the top. Return plenum will go on here, and both returns will hook back in. We'll have new gas regulator going back in. Pretty clean job right now. This is SS2 switch I'm getting ready to install for the drain. This prevents flooding. This is your primary pan. Your primary pan is always where your condensation from the coil is going to be. So this is always going to be draining. You have one emergency, which is like a plug, and then you have one that's open, which is your drain, your primary drain. This is always going to have water flowing constantly in and out in AC mode. So what I'm doing here is if this thing ever floods, it'll fill this trap, go in, and break power to the entire system, and it will cut it off to prevent water from flooding and over flooding into your attic. You also have another safety switch here, which is a pan switch, that if this switch was to ever go bad and it was to flood over into your pan, you also have another secondary switch that will cut it off. This is the headache part of it right here, and I just finished this, so I'm glad you weren't here for that one, to be honest. So yeah, we got all of this. This is basically a mitigation sensor for the new A2L. A2L is obviously the flammable and combustible. So with this new board, it has sensors built into the coil that detects a leak, and if it detects any kind of leak, it will shut the outdoor down to where it stops pumping refrigerant, and your fan will keep running to get rid of any combustible material inside of this. That's what this board is for now. Alright, what I'm doing right now is getting ready to dry fit all of my copper. Disconnect box is coming out, whip is coming out, all new electrical, new copper plumbed in, new thermostat wire will all be installed. Your low voltage, get it up and get it out of my way right now. Key factor is your A2Ls. It's always going to have your red tags. You want to make sure you put those red tags back on it when you're finished. That way you can let the next people know that that is A2L and it is flammable. Remove the Schrader valves. Don't want to burn these up. Someone's old fix. Red tie. So that's what I'm getting ready to do now is I'm just prepping everything, getting it ready to solder it. These little things right here, Pro-Fit swedging tool, amazing, lifesaver, saves a lot of time, a lot of solder. All right, now we'll start forming copper. Always take extra time and just do it. Make it look good. It's craftsmanship. And I just use this to bend the other copper around it. Once I get it the way I want it, straighten it up, and I'll use that elbow that I just made with the benders to kind of bend this around it too. It's dry fitted, so now I'll hook up my nitrogen and get a nitrogen flow going through it and get some putty on it, some rag, and solder it up. All right, so right now I'm just hooking up, getting ready to purge nitrogen through this thing when I solder it. We are at cooling rags. Yeah, this is my cooling rags that I had on the valves just to keep the valves from burning up, along with the purge. So there she is. All right, I'm Jason with Blue Ridge. Today we showed up to this house. Customer had no AC. 2.5 ton Armstrong furnace upstairs, straight AC outdoors, new A2L with mitigation. Felipe is currently upstairs now finishing up the ductwork part of it. We are brazed and wired upstairs. Outside I just finished brazing, bending tubing, and now we are getting ready to start the vacuum. After the vacuum is done, we will release the valves and start AC up. Hopefully get this customer back up and running before 5. Thanks.